Hey, 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 hey. What's up? What's up? What's up? What is going on? Welcome to the Voice Gathering Live Show with your host. That's me. It's D. I first have to apologize. I am hoping you guys can hear me. I don't have my headset on for a particular reason. I don't have them with me. Nevertheless, I wanted to come before you guys because those of you who are following the YouTube channel, the podcast channel via YouTube, have been asking me, where are you? I can't see you. You're not posting anything. Nothing's uploaded. Well, let me tell you, last week, or 2 weeks ago, January 3rd, was when the show launched via Facebook and YouTube. And due to out of my control, the program that I'm using, unfortunately, is having an issue with linking with YouTube. So, okay, I said, listen, things happen. Let's put it off. Let's hit it off for next week, January 10th. Okay. They still have not resolved the issue. So, what I'm left up to do is go on Facebook and do the show there. And the people who are not linked to Facebook are waiting over here in YouTube world. So with that being said, my apologies. But look, stuff happens. And if I was a chick to curse, I'll tell you that happens. All right. But nevertheless, I want to say thank you so much for your patience. I know that this is something that you guys have been waiting for. Those of you who are my supporters and those of you who yet to join the YouTube family over here, come on over. Come on over. I can't wait to have you on this platform having a conversation with me, your host. That's right, D. So, I want to be here for a brief second just to talk about a few little things, catch my YouTube. Uh, I have no idea even what to call you. If you watch YouTube, you do know that people who have followers, they give them these, unique names, right? This is the Voice Gathering Podcast Show. But all of you who are subscribed to this channel are something to me because without you, there is no channel, right? So I need to think of a name for you guys. But what I would encourage you to do is if you can think of something creative and catchy, leave it in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking and let's try it out. I'm open. The other thing I want to talk about with you guys is just catch you up. So, if you're following the show on Instagram, then you know I have been posting a lot of new information that's coming out from what's happening in the news, what's happening with celebrities, what's happening with that man that's in the White House that's number 45, that should be like out of the White House, yada, yada, yada. But really, I have not been posted anything, like I said, on YouTube. So I want to kind of catch up on that. So you will see me look at my phone. And then, because I don't want to miss anything while I got you guys for a brief second. Most of you are at work, and trust me, I would be too. But this morning started off with like a socket to me. It just really socked it to me. And I could have had the negative attitude about it, but it was totally out of my control. I don't want to bore you to death, but it has to do with a dead battery in a car. Okay. After you get fully dressed and get to a gas station for gas, yet to find out, oh, wait, what happened? My car won't start. Mm, I was pedoed. Pedoed. All right. So, a few things that I post on Instagram that I want to kind of touch bases with you guys about. Did you guys see Marjorie and Steve Harvey's daughter, Lori Harvey, had a hit and run accident? Beautiful girl, but she seemed to be all over the place, all over the place. And I want to talk about what happens to us when we have everything we want and we don't desire anything. Now, I'm using that word and that phrase loosely because I don't know Lori Harvey. She may have desires for things and just can't get them. But what we get in the public view is that almost everything is touchable, is at her fingertips because of her father. And yeah, she's pretty, which is another reason why all these men like Sean Combs and well, Puffy, whatever which name he's using, big up to Puffy, and Future, and all these different people just are flocking to her. Right now, she has the attention of Future. I have no idea what that's about, but if she was smart, she'll let that go because that man is dropping his seed all over the place. And which means he's making babies. Like, I don't even know which baby he's on, but nevertheless, if I was her, I would stay clear of him, point blank, period. Now, I'm thinking because I want to also make sure, although I'm talking about Steve Harvey's daughter, I didn't go into what this show is all about for those of you who were not on the Facebook platform. This show is about everything. Anything that's happening in the media, anything that's happening in our personal relationships, anything that's happening in our backyard, in our community, wherever, in the church, wherever. If it's happening and we know about it, we're going to talk about it because we all have different opinions. And when we have different opinions, we can what? Agree to disagree. That doesn't mean I'm right. That doesn't mean you're right. It just means we had an opinion about a situation. Therefore, we came to this platform to talk about it right here at this desk. So, your comments, matter of fact, I should have brought this up. Your comments will be viewed by me, and I will be doing my best because the comments go so fast. I will be doing my best to read comments and respond to those comments when I'm live right on the spot. And if I miss a comment that requires my attention, guess what? I'll post my feedback or bring it back on a later platform, on a later date on the same platform. Let me tell you guys also, I'll get back to the Steve Harvey daughter situation. Someone asked me, well, what are you doing when you're looking to the left or to the right? Well, I'm at my station. And at this station, I got to pay attention to the monitor to make sure I'm catching your comments. I got to make sure I'm looking down at current data information that I want to bring to your attention because I am one woman. I am not Superwoman. Although I have my Wonder Woman, she's in the corner over there. That's her over there. I'm not Wonder Woman, so I can't do everything. So to be efficient and be on top of what's happening when you guys are talking to me, I need to make sure I can see what is discussed. So give me a second to bring up your comments. Let's see where we're at. I can tell you right now what's going to happen. I already foresee it, is that this platform, like many other platforms that I really pay a lot of respect to, Unwind with Tasha K. I like her platform, very aggressive, know what she wants to talk about, and is not scared to talk about it. Go Tasha. The other one I like is Larry Reed Live. He's awesome. I didn't forget I'm talking about Steve Harvey, so don't worry. He's also another podcast platform that I truly, truly enjoy. Who else? There's a few podcasters out there that really got my attention and is doing their thing. And the reason I brought them up is because I'm also taking some fruits from their tree and planting my own seeds. So it's going to take a minute for me to manage everything by myself, but in due time. Let's see what you guys are saying. And if I can see comments, if anyone is commenting on here. Just so much stuff to do. Anyway, so I was talking about Steve Harvey's daughter, right? And again, very beautiful young lady. I don't know what her dating life is like, but we only can go on. We only can go on what people share in media world. Oh, yep, I see. Share in media world. So she shares that she dates whoever she wants, as she should. But I wonder if she's considering the fact of when we're looking at her dating life because she posted on social media, or the tabloid seems to put her business out there. Do she consider her reputation? Do she want to be known for dating a future? I think I'm saying his name right, but child, bye. You get it. Who? Um, I think it's important to consider the fact that, yeah, the heart wants what it wants, but is it enough to jeopardize your reputation? Does it breed? Does it bring disgrace to your family? I wonder what her dad and her mom says about this young man. Now, I'm saying they're dating. They may not be dating, but the fact that you take pictures with him and caressing his face, what is it that you want us, the viewers, to get from that? Do you want us to know that this is somebody you're interested in? Because if you want us to know that, you must understand we have thoughts about that, point blank, period. So I think she's, if I'm going on looks, pretty girl. I want to link her with that man, especially with all the babies. And Sierra should probably just drop a couple of, I was going to say, Sierra should probably drop her a couple of little notes and say, girl, stay clear, since she's already been there. But Charles, Sierra's on doing bigger and better things and don't have time for that man and all his children he leaving behind. So, nevertheless, we're going to move past that. So, yeah, I posted that. I want to talk about this whole thing with Azriel and what's this other child name? The R. Kelly's girlfriends. Child, can you believe it? Now all of a sudden Azrael wants to say how she has been duped, misled, and that she's been lying for R. Kelly. Well, girl, we knew that all along. Again, this goes back to your reputation. What is it that people are people not thinking? Are you truly not thinking that you went in front of social media? You are proud, walking down the street arm in arm with your go-to partner who you end up having a fight with in Trump Towers. But you go there, tell everybody that you're dating Robert. Now, the man who's accused of having relations with underage young women for a very long time. Now, do I believe, here's my opinion, do I believe that R. Kelly had been um, messing around with young women when he should have not been? Absolutely, I do. If you pay attention to his music, it's in the music. He's telling us a story. And many of us was just jamming to the beat and not paying attention to the words. But I also hold these families, these parents accountable. Now, yes, Robert probably came up to them and says, I'm going to give your daughter a platform where she can just shoot like a star. But you can't tell me that the parents who entrusted their daughter with R. Kelly didn't know about R. Kelly's history. Because unless they were living under a rock, they had to have been paying attention to the media for a number of years. So, or, that video that went out with him, and what's, dang, I can't even think of the singer's name, who he was with her niece, starts with an S, I think. But nevertheless, you can't tell me none of these parents didn't know that R. Kelly had a reputation of being with young women whom he should have not been with, and they entrusted their daughter with them. So you should be held accountable. You should be like looking in the mirror and saying, "I didn't trust it." Let's go back a second. Azriel's parents, they knew that Azriel was interested in singing, of course. We know she lied. We know she was very much with singing. We seen the footage. But when you found out that there was a connection, I believe at that it was a Atlanta concert or whatever it was, where she met Robert, why weren't you standing hip to hip and wherever she made a move, you was there? There's no way my child would be flying across some state without me knowing it, unless she ran away. And if that's what Azrael did, well, that's what she did. And then the parents cannot be held accountable to that degree. So, anywho, I thought that whole fiasco was very, very interesting, being the fact that Robert's in jail and his two girlfriends who are living in Trump Tower. I wonder if he's got money stashed, because how is he paying to live in number 45's building? That rent is high, I'm sure. But they're fighting in the hallway, and all of a sudden, Azrael wants to start screaming, "You've been sleeping with me when I was underage." Well, Azrael, you know you were underage, so you should be held accountable too. So I don't think you get a free pass for that. I don't feel sorry for your situation. You chose it. It's starting to unravel, and now you want to point fingers and blame everybody else. Um, sorry. So nevertheless, let me turn my phone on silent. I want to pay attention to comments, but um, yeah, I think you should be held accountable for sure for the decisions you made. So, nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and jump past that because I don't think we're going to hear the end of this. Now, she's going to have to, she doesn't have to, but to protect her name, uh, uh, to protect whatever she's trying to gain moving forward, she's probably going to have to sit down and do some kind of interview about where she was, as far as, say, for example, Gail King's show and how she talked about her and Robert, and then the now situation with Jocelyn, the young girl who she had a fight with in the hallway. Child, fighting like cats. You know, the things that people would do for money and fame, i.e., all these people who are trying to become famous by altering their faces, um, altering their bodies, sleeping with whomever. I just, where are we as a people? Where are we as women? Where are we as respect for self? I mean, where are we? Honestly, it's just not. I, I I truly don't even know what to say. I just tell you that when I look at them on social media, they're funny as heck. And I don't mean hilarious funny. I mean just funny like it's horrible. Next thing I want to move on to. Oh, now people wants to chat. Um and I can't talk right now. Wait, but they want me to okay. Hold on. Okay, so also that I posted on the Instagram page. Again, follow us on Instagram at voice_gathering_live. There's where you're going to find some footage and content about what we're talking about on the show. And we're going to talk about it over here on Facebook and YouTube, point blank, period. And anything that you put in the comments or you send me a message, I'm going to bring it up, especially if it's something that's going to generate conversation. Can we talk for a second about Rob Kardashian and China? Lord, Rob is now filing some kind of suit, I guess, for residential custody or sole custody. And he's claiming that China is an unfit mother. Pause for a second. Let's go back to what I said. Again, people don't consider the fact until after the fact. Now, Rob knew about China when she was with Tyga, and he knew her reputation from being a dancer. Now, I'm not saying because you're a dancer, you was a stripper or whatever you want to call yourself, that you are tasteless. For some people, that's tasteless. I know there's some people that have claimed to been a dancer and paid their way through school, became lawyers or whatever they did, not to have any debt, but they didn't sleep with one person that came there to see them. They made their money and they moved on. So for some people, yeah, that's still selling your soul. For some people, that's like, child, she did what she had to do to come up so that she can do what she needs to do moving forward. So I'm going to take the second one. Anywho, you can't tell me that Rob did not know about China's history. So before you lay down with China, knowing that she was with Tyga, you know that she has a history. She didn't just morph into this woman. She was that woman when you met her. You didn't consider the fact to wear protection before you conceive a child with her, that you would then end up claiming that she's not a fit mother. I'm confused. I hope I'm not too loud in you guys' ears. I'm totally confused. Like, what is that about? Like, seriously, what is that about? We do a disservice to ourselves and to those whom we date. Believe it or not, when you lay down and have relations with people to conceive a child, and now a child is growing up with a father, be it that beautiful little girl, claiming that her mother is an unfit mother. Well, I want him to do an interview and tell us what makes her unfit. Because at some point she was fit for you. Now she's not fit to be caring for your child. I don't get it. I'm confused by it. And it's straight messy. Straight messy. Let's fast forward. Here go another celebrity. So as you know, we're talking about celebrities and all their messiness. Quick thing. Did you guys hear about Lindsay Lohan's mother, Dina, getting arrested for driving under the influence? Now, none of you should be surprised because if I'm not mistaken, Dina has had some um, issues with alcohol related issues, alcoholism or something like that in the past. And now she is been recently arrested, detained by the police for driving under the influence. So not only is mom got some mess with her, but we know Lindsay Lohan has her issues as well. And I think she's trying to do a come up or fix it up or whatever you want to call it. Nevertheless, she's got some stuff with her. I've talked about a few celebrities. I can go on and on and on about these celebrities, but I want to get to the meat and the potatoes of why I'm talking about the celebrities and all their messiness. I'm talking about them because we have, maybe not you, not per se me, but we have been looking to these celebrities in a way of saying, well, this is what I need to do to get my come up game. This is what I need to do to make it in wherever in is for you. This is what I need to do to have my name out there in whatever kind of world you want to call it. And my question to you guys is, what are you willing to do for fame and fortune? What are you willing to do for fame and fortune? Because if you're willing to sell your soul to whatever that is you would call it, I call it the devil. If you're willing to sell your soul to the devil for fame, then you have to pay the price. You're not going to just sell your soul for nothing. You're going to pay the price for something. If you want to be the biggest rapper out there, oh gosh, or singer or whomever, you're going to have to pay somebody. And I don't mean financially pay them. I mean pay with your soul. I think that's why a lot of people end up losing it in this industry, because they end up saying by any means necessary, I'm going to do it. I.e. China, i.e. Lori Harvey. Although people would say she's financially set because of her parents. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know anything that Lori has her name that's her own business. And the list goes on and on and on. So I'm just wondering how far is too far and what are you willing to give up to get it? Right. The thing I also want to bring to you guys' attention is I've recently been watching the um wait, pause for a second. Guys, listen, this show is running anywhere from 30 minutes to a full hour. 4 hours is a good day. That means you guys are in the comments, you're sharing, you are participating in the conversation. 4 hours are when someone is sitting next to me on this platform and we're having a conversation. And guys, trust me, I have some guests lined up. I truly, truly do. Truly, truly do. From um, the beauty industry, um, from bloggers who have their own channels, and we're going to have conversations, to entrepreneurs, relationship coaches. We're going to be having people on this show. So, be it said, when that show or those people on the show is running an hour, that means there's exchange of dialogue. When it's a 30-minute show, I'm bringing the information to you, and I'm going to look over here and see the comments and see if you guys have shared anything. Um, what else did I want to say to you guys? What else? What else? What else? Um, yes, go back. So we are in you know what? Sorry, guys. I want to pause there for a second. I wanted to talk briefly, now that I talked about these celebrities, which the next person I want to talk about is uh, a celebrity, I guess, in his own right. But what I was saying was because of these half an hour shows to an hour show, I can't stay on one topic for a long duration, right? Because so much is happening. Current news become last news. So you'll see me talk about something and I'll bring it to your attention. And if I look over at the comments and you have shared something that require me giving you feedback, I'm going to respond to it. If you find that I move on to the next topic, that's because my time is short. The show is really to be aired on Fridays at 7 p.m. So I'm hoping by that time, people at least on the East Coast are off in work now or traveling home and their phones are in the holder and they're listening to the show. For others who are on the other coast, West Coast, our times is different. So by the time I get the news and share the news via whatever platform, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and then I read your comments, we're on to the next thing. So I can't stay there. So it's not that I'm scattered all over the place. It's really I'm trying to give you guys a lot of information in a short period of time. So please bear with the show. If you're not used to a podcast show, then understand I'm giving you what it looks like. And what it looks like is 30 minutes to an hour. 30 minutes, me giving it to you, unless you're giving me feedback, or an hour, you giving it back to me as I give it to you, or there's somebody on the show with me. Okay. So, celebrity guy that I want to talk about. Number 45. We are in some serious mess. Serious mess. I do not want to be like a lot of people blaming those who voted for him. You voted for him? Okay. Obviously, you believe that this president was able to give you something that was going to not only enhance you, but enhance you, your community, your family. And there's others who did not vote for him because they felt he was not going to be able to deliver what they needed for themselves, their family, their community. So here we are with people on one side of the aisle and people on the other side of the aisle having these verbal fights because some say this president is doing what they need and others saying he absolutely isn't. I would tell you that I did not vote for him, not because he's a Republican. I did not vote for him because he did not represent what I needed for me, my community, and my family. Right? I do not want to know about a president grabbing women's vaginas. I don't. I don't want to know about that. Now, do I believe that the presidents I voted for in the past has never been in a situation, maybe not grabbing vaginas, but been in a situation that I probably wouldn't necessarily agree with? Sure, because nobody's perfect. No one's perfect. Everybody's got some stuff with them. But when your stuff is too much stuff for me, then you're just not the president for me. So I am truly, truly concerned about what hole he's digging many of us in due to his lack of empathy, due to his lack of ability to be a president and run this country in a way that would be efficient for everybody. And I say everybody loosely because you can't please everybody, but overall, everybody, meaning that um, fair pay, equal pay, that there is the Supreme Court is a balance, right? It's not weighs to one side for for those and those who need them to be fair are not sitting in those seats. It's just so many reasons why I just don't think that Donald Trump is a president for me. He's just not. And a lot of people I've come in contact with, I haven't had a conversation with anyone personally who said that he has represented them in a way that they just feel so proud to say that he is their president. So um I'm a little bit nervous and I think we all should be to some point. Um could you imagine going to war, what that would look like? I'm scared. What about you? Um okay. I think I covered a little few things that I wanted to talk about with you guys. Again, this little brief discussion was to tell you that I do apologize about you guys not being able to see anything on the YouTube channel here um, because of technical difficulties. And as of today, oh, Miss T Chanel is here. Oh, I would be terrified too. Hey, how are you, love? Um, I would shout out to my girl Tisha. Now check out her channel. Drop your channel in the comments so that people can come and check you out. She is hilarious. Oh, and she tells you what foods are great to eat. So she'll be leaving a comment to tell you where you can check her out at. But I want to go back and just say that this show was basically on the platform of saying, I do apologize about the technical difficulties. The program that I have purchased to allow me to stream to YouTube and Facebook, there are some technical issues between that program and YouTube. And there's nothing I can do. It's something that is in California and YouTube. So until then, I have to come directly straight to YouTube, which I don't want to do since I pay for this program. The other part that I want to talk to you guys about is that the 30 minutes, don't forget, 30 minutes is you guys having conversations with me. Like Tisha now just said she will be terrified. So I'm going to be looking at comments, responding to those comments, and come back right over here and say what I need to say to you guys. The other part is a whole hour. If somebody's on this platform that's going to be able to have a conversation with me, we're going to chump it up. We're going to get right raw and dirty. And that's my hashtag. Can you handle it? Don't be saying, oh, I thought she was a Christian. That's not a Christian platform. Yes, I believe in God. I do. I believe there's hell. I do. I believe there's a heaven. I do. But this platform is not for that. So if you're saying, oh, well, she sounds like a hypocrite because you're talking about God. First, I'm human. Most importantly, I am a child of God. So it's for me to speak my truth. Okay. So I'm going to speak my truth. And remember, we can agree to disagree. Hashtag, can you handle it? If you can handle it, have a seat. If you can't, then this is probably not the platform for you. Therefore, you might want to just do yourself a favor and exit stage left, which look like to you right, but exit stage left. Because I don't want to offend anyone, but on this platform, I'm going to be 100% honest, right? So just get ready. So I can't wait. The show it will be airing on Friday, 7 o'clock via Facebook. So if you are not on the Facebook channel, that family, go over there, join Facebook, ask to follow the show, and you will be seeing it live stream. This way I'm live streaming to you is not my desire to live stream. This is not what I pay for. I just happened to pop on YouTube, post a video to tell you guys where I was at and why nothing has been uploaded, and then get right back to what I need to do. In the meantime, please drop a comment. Please don't come on the platform and not first click the subscribe button by clicking the bell and clicking all notifications so that you know when this show goes live. Secondly, please even if you don't like the show, say why you didn't like what we were talking about, and maybe a conversation will allow you to click the like button. And without a doubt, share. What I'm trying to do is build the platform, and you guys are the only way I can do that. So I'm asking your support by subscribe, like, and share. And if you can't do those things, then and you're not going to comment, then why are you here? Hmm? Why are you here? Are you just being, or are you here to be a part of the conversation? Let me know. Thanks for watching this video. I hope that you will subscribe to it. I want to thank my only one viewer, but I am not discouraged. Not discouraged. Not. I won't be discouraged. This show is going to be what I manifested it to be way back in 2001. Believe it? 2001. So I will be seeing you Friday, every Friday at 7 p.m. here on YouTube, Voice Gathering Live. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Voice underscore gathering underscore live. And then also over there on Facebook, Voice Gathering Show. You can't miss out. Until then, I'll see you then. Bye.